whether people are of working age up to this line here or whether they're retired. And then if they're working age, we look at whether they're working for pay or working at home. And then on this axis, we're thinking about whether people are healthy or whether they are have some limitation on what they can do, and they're healthy, they can't work productively, and perhaps they need help with personal activities. And this perspective, I think, integrates two areas that we may think of as being distinct, one of them being disability and one of them being a need for long-term care. And Scott, if you'd like to sort of jump in here.
I'll just talk through some of this, because obviously one of the key elements here is all of these, with the exception where it says no insurance available, come at a cost. So just the fact that we have a box here doesn't mean that necessarily a person has that coverage. They would actually have to elect or find somewhere for that. Even like Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, Disability, which is the SSDI, each one of those comes at a cost either through taxes or direct out of pocket, either for an employer or an individual. So what, for example, as you look at the working at home, unless the person was forward thinking enough to have like a long-term care policy of some sort or some type of rider on life insurance, effectively the only outlet they may have is Medicaid for any type of coverage at all, assuming that they've never qualified or worked for pay where they contributed to the Social Security system. So at least in that situation, there's some potential that they would have absolutely have nothing, or at the very best, they might have something from Social Security Disability. So as you look at this, there's just a wide spectrum. Obviously, people working for pay would have more options available to them, either through an insurance company or an employer. Working as you go to the left to right, there's fewer and fewer options available. Really on the retired side, again, you have to be forward thinking enough to actually have, for example, a long-term care insurance, or again, some type of rider on a life insurance policy if you want something that's non-government coverage.